of the most evoked vices of artificial intelligence is bias. Since artificial intelligence algorithms are created by humans, they can have an intentional or intentional built-in bias. This can have dire consequences, like the ones we've seen with Microsoft's Twitter chatbot named Tai, who in less than 15 hours started commenting racist and hateful comments. That was due to the type of interactions it had with users who fed her very negative ideas. Of course, Microsoft had to shut down that project in order to find a solution for that issue. Moreover, artificial intelligence is taking over our workforce. It is estimated that 20 billion jobs in both blue and white collar will soon vanish. Businesses are hell-bent on creating more profits and leading in their respective categories and fields. And sadly, not as much attention is given to the workforce. It will be disposed and replaced if it is more profitable. Finally, a very serious and scary claim is AI terrorism. This refers to the threat posed by self-automated systems that commit nefarious acts. These acts can vary from simply sending viruses, softwares, all the way to conducting remote robotic attacks and spreading disease via nanorobots. And these are the claims on which are inspired many books and movies. Indeed, it will take humans a long time and excruciating reasoning in order to be able to prepare for a future where this artificial intelligence is more invoked in our lives, all while keeping these risks at bay. This reminds me of the iconic warning of Stephen Hawking when he said, "Our success in creating artificial intelligence can be the best moment in our civilization history, or the worst." So we cannot know if artificial intelligence will help us or will ignore, sideline, and eventually destroy us. As such, I would like to end with this motion. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Asma. Can we have the second speaker ready? Imani, are you here?
Is it time for me to leave?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
À la stupidité naturelle, a décliné un certain Albert Einstein, dont la portée des dires est incontestable et stupéfiante. Dans les minutes qui suivront, je vous exposerai et démontrerai la suprématie de l'intelligence humaine à l'ère artificielle et qui combat continuellement la stupidité naturelle. Suivez-moi dans mon itinéraire. Nous parlons énormément d'elle, mais que savons-nous réellement sur elle? Que savons-nous sur cette dernière? Va-t-elle prendre le dessus sur l'humain et sur l'amélioration de son quotidien? Parlons alors de la tangibilité de cet essor. Nous remarquons alors une nette amélioration des prévisions météorologiques. La NASA a notamment développé un programme qui vise à améliorer la sécurité aérienne et permet aux avions de détecter plus facilement les potentielles tempêtes. La réalisation des travaux ménagers est tout aussi importante. Dans ce cadre s'inscrit l'intelligence artificielle par la mise en place de robots doués d'intelligence artificielle, bien évidemment, qui nous permettent de monter les meubles, de passer l'aspirateur, de nous occuper de nos chers animaux domestiques et tant d'autres petits boulots. L'intelligence artificielle deviendra incontestablement et indéniablement notre assistant virtuel à chaque moment de notre vie. Prenons alors l'exemple de Cortana, l'assistant l'assistant de Google, Siri, l'assistant de Windows, Alexa, le haut-parleur intelligent d'Amazon, et tant d'autres de robots développés et doués d'intelligence qui nous permettent et qui nous interrogent sur notre degré de satisfaction et fournissent une vision 360 degrés aux managers des entités pionnières de l'économie. Parlons aussi de la Tunisie, où nous avons remarqué le développement d'un robot breveté et développé par des jeunes Tunisiens intitulé et dénommé CoronaBot, dans le cadre du projet TEP, Tunisian Accountable Political Participation. Ce robot vise à informer les personnes qui sont en Tunisie des actualités du Covid-19, les actualités prédominantes, les actualités qui nous tourmentent, les actualités dont nous avons besoin, et tout cela via le réseau social Facebook. Maintenant, abordons d'autres actualités, abordons d'autres axes. N'oublions pas alors le domaine associatif. La Tunisie a mis en exergue ce côté-ci en mettant en place une association dénommée l'ATIA, l'Association tunisienne pour l'intelligence artificielle, créée le 26 avril 2005, et dont le but et la finalité de promouvoir l'intelligence artificielle. N'oublions pas le secteur médical, un secteur qui nous a tant couvert, un secteur qui nous a permis de rebondir et de continuer notre vie normalement. Google a breveté une solution d'intelligence artificielle qui permet de détecter, grâce à un simple scanner, un cancer du poumon. Le taux de fiabilité de cette invention est de 94,4%. C'est incroyable, n'est-ce pas? Impossible de renier cette invention, impossible de renier la fiabilité d'une telle invention révolutionnaire. Le développement des intelligences artificielles et la robotique se positionnent et s'inscrivent dans le dédale des évolutions technologiques. Les évolutions technologiques qui nous permettent d'améliorer nos conditions de vie, qui nous permettent de gravir les échelons petit à petit, de monter, de gravir ces échelons, de surpasser une crise économique causée par le Covid-19, Covid-19 causée par des causes sanitaires. Maintenant, exposant d'autres axes. L'intelligence artificielle est bénéfique, c'est incontestable. L'intelligence artificielle est là pour nous soutenir, pour nous aider à évoluer. Cependant, cette ère artificielle possède quelques petits désagréments, quelques petits inconvénients. Par exemple, l'erreur dans la programmation d'un robot intelligent qui nous aide au quotidien. L'erreur est humaine, l'erreur est aussi artificielle. Une erreur qui peut poser ou causer énormément de problèmes. Citant alors le manque d'amélioration, une machine ne peut pas modifier ses réponses, tel qu'un humain devant un environnement changeant. Un humain peut modifier ses réponses, s'adapter, accroître son intelligence, mais la machine ne peut pas. Prenons aussi l'exemple du manque de création. La machine ne pourra en aucun cas reproduire les réflexes intuitifs et inhérents du cerveau humain. Nous sommes dans un cercle vicieux. La création humaine, dénommée intelligence artificielle, est là pour nous soutenir. Cependant, à cause d'une coupure de courant, cette machine brevetée et développée peut être contre nous, peut soit nous remplacer, prendre le dessus sur nous. À cause d'elle, plusieurs emplois pourront être supprimés, éradiés du globe. Va-t-on prendre le dessus? Serons-nous plus forts que cette intelligence artificielle? Serons-nous à la hauteur de notre création et de notre invention que nous avons créée de A jusqu'à Z? Il est incontestable que l'intelligence artificielle est un nouveau paradigme, un fabuleux paradigme instauré dans nos vies et qui recense 950 startups dans le monde. Même les investisseurs ont succombé à cette habilité intellectuelle en misant 5,42 milliards de dollars au premier trimestre de l'année 2018. L'intelligence artificielle est un soutien, comme elle peut être un ennemi que nous pouvons contrôler. Pouvons-nous réellement le contrôler? Telle est la question. Allons-nous goûter réellement à la saveur de cette intelligence artificielle? Allons effleurer la précédence et l'excellence de cette invention? L'intelligence artificielle nous permet d'améliorer nos conditions de vie, notre existence. C'est indéniable. Elle nous permet aussi d'explorer de nouveaux horizons, que ce soit l'océan ou l'espace. Nous allons conquérir énormément de terrain grâce à une invention que nous avons brevetée. Allons-y, Goûtons à la saveur de cette excellence, mais toujours en prenant soigneusement une certaine marge de garde, une certaine marge d'intelligence aussi, parce que l'intelligence artificielle est là, certes, mais l'intelligence humaine l'a créée. Ce speech fut décliné par Iman Gatet, 21 ans, étudiante, activiste et membre de la JCI Tunisie. Merci, cher jury. C'est bon, j'ai terminé, merci.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci. Je raccroche.
The field of AI has been progressive. Repeatedly in the last few years, everyone is talking about it. So, what is AI and how does it affect our way of living? Artificial intelligence. Intelligence is the capacity to learn and solve a problem. Artificial intelligence is the simulation of a human by machines, means the capacity to solve a problem, the ability to act like a human, the ability to act rationally. So, thinking about it, AI technology can impact our society on both positive and the negative side. For the positive side, we can mention healthcare powered by AI, COVID-19. Tunisian researcher at INSAT University use AI X-ray to create online virus scan tool. Business powered by AI. AI has been done a lot of automation. From my experience as a marketer, artificial intelligence helped me to focus more on formulating my strategy by delegating repetitive tasks such as frequently asked a question on Messenger by my customer, delegating them to a chatbot, which is an automated customer support. Society, powered by AI for the good, as example, like analyze satellite images to identify which are the highest place of COVID-19. RoboCap. RoboCap operate autonomously through artificial intelligence to assist the government, the Tunisian government, to enforce the citizen to look down the rules. Smart home and live design. Smart home will help us to make our life better in work and at home. So thinking about it, there is a lot. There is a lot of wonderful things that came out of AI, but also a lot of potential negative things. One, robots. Robots with them replacing jobs can lead to severe unemployment, laziness, and lose mental capacity. People will become dependent on AI and become so lazy, as we've seen with the smartphone and other technology. Machines can easily lead to destruction if we put it in the wrong hands. So, to conclude, AI is like two-edged sword. It may come a day in the near future where you find yourself in your sweet home, relaxing on your couch, just enjoying the technology and order your robot to do everything. But don't be happy. It may end another way. It may end with a knock on your door, a robot marching into your house, destroying everything. So how we ensure that the AI system will be designed for the good? The solution, ladies and gentlemen, is to prepare the next generation. Today, students must learn how to do more than just using AI. Students have to learn how to harness it, to solve a problem, to create a new solution for better environment, for better economy, for better society. And teachers, they are the powerful link to develop the new generation of AI. So teachers, Are you ready to teach the future? Our mission is to create a powered AI, a powered AI world that we want to live in, an AI that works for us, ladies and gentlemen. This is our mission for a better future, for design a powered artificial intelligence for the good. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Reem.
Thank you.
وقت نقول لك جو ابدا.
باقي نحل. اوكي.
جو.
Translate to English. Transmission begin.
A call from 2120
Unknown.
to people from 2020. I am Dr. Jessica McKenzie, a designer in robot engineering. Machines rised up. It became super intelligent, and as humans, we lost control. I don't have much time to explain. It will find me at any second. Our future depends on what you decide. Be careful. When we talk about artificial intelligence, it's easy to imagine some dystopian science fiction future where robots have taken over the world and enslaved us. We've got a troubled relationship with intelligent machines. Most of it has to do with bad press, but we truly struggle with thinking about it. Well, we think it will kill us, which is fine. We've told this for years, all the way from Transformers, Terminator, and Matrix. We've seen killer machines in films all our lives. However, artificial intelligence, or AI, is progressing rapidly, outperforming humans in some tasks. The impact of artificial intelligence on our daily lives has been astounding, from the very first computers which perform simple calculations to today's complex machine learning programs like self-driving cars and smart homes. AI has made our lives easier and more efficient. Some of the most common things you use every day involve the machine learning, which is a more complex subset of AI that involves programming computers to make decisions based on past experiences. Much like humans, if you use subscription services such as Netflix, which predicts what you like based on what your past choices are, or have a personal assistant device like Amazon Alexa in your home or Siri in your Apple device. You've had first-hand experience with machine learning. As for jobs, artificial intelligence can dramatically improve the efficiencies of our workplaces and can augment the work humans can do. We have to face the fact that humans are not always the best at repetitive and dangerous tasks, whereas machines don't get tired or complain. It frees up the human workforce to do work they are better equipped for, tasks that involve creativity and empathy. That jobs will shift into more human components and soft skills will be highly valued by employers. Besides, artificial intelligence can literally save lives. Give an example of autopiloting cars and planes. Humans are fragile, and no one knows when you can have a heart attack or suddenly faint. Therefore, this technology can save your life by taking control when you need it. Not to mention what AI did and can do with healthcare. It's miracles. Added to that, we can see that more and more people are living in smart homes or equipped their residences with hardware and software that can reduce energy usage and provide better security. We can even say that artificial intelligence has the potential of ending one of the oldest and most brutal wars humanity has ever known. The war fought between husbands and wives over who gets to take out the garbage every day. With the help of human-friendly robots, we can avoid such conflicts. Right? To cut it short, by inventing revolutionary new technologies such as superintelligence, might help us indicate or eradicate war, disease, and poverty. So the creation of strong AI might be the biggest event in human history. For decades, AI has aroused both excitement and fear as humanity contemplates creating machines in our image. Legendary physicist Stephen Hawking shared this ominous warning. Success is creating effective AI. Success in creating effective AI could be the biggest event in the history of our civilization, or the worst. So, we cannot know if we will be infinitely helped by AI or ignored by it and sidelined or conceivably destroyed by it. People now control the planet, not because we are the biggest, fastest, or strongest, but because we are the smartest. If we're no longer the smartest, are we assured to remain in control? The reality is that we are terrified of the ability to program intelligence itself. It is the thing that defines us. And this leads us to the idea of fighting to protect what makes us special, unique, and different. But we keep forgetting something. Machines will never have emotion, creativity, humor, intuition, or consciousness. We even forgot that we create intelligent machines. Just as there are two sides of a coin, AI can to become intentionally autonomous, intentionally benevolent, and malevolent. Both sides. Autonomous weapons are artificial intelligence systems that are programmed to kill. In the hands of the wrong person, these weapons could easily cause mass casualties. As a result, we should not be terrified of artificial intelligence. AI is not scary. It never has been and never will be. What's scary is us and what we will do with it. It's simply a tool at our disposal. Will we allow it to expose our humanity, showing our true selves and reinforcing the fact that we are indeed our brother's keeper? Or will we allow it to reveal our deepest, darkest demons? The true question is not whether or not artificial intelligence is scary. The true question is how human we are. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bilkis.
Balqis, can you leave the room, please? Thank you. So the next candidate is here. Ihab, can you hear us? Ihab. Ihab.
To prove their supremacy and to control nature. And now, thanks to artificial intelligence, humans has finally reached the ultimate goal of controlling nature. It's true that when I mention the term AI, the first thought that comes into your minds is just some machines. some human-like machines that weave havoc on Earth, that turn Earth into chaos, destruction, and death. However, this idea is far from being truth. Artificial intelligence is completely different from that, at least for now. Artificial intelligence brings with it a brighter future for humanity, a future in which we can all live in serenity and happiness. Yet, here comes another mistake. We keep on linking artificial intelligence to the future. However, it is the innovation of the present. It is affecting our everyday lives in a manner we can never imagine. It is present in our lives through social medias. From the way you take up your cell phones, it identifies your face, thanks to the smart algorithms existing in it. YouTube recommendations and the things you buy online are recommended by some smart algorithms, starting from these small fractions and these small details, reaching up to auto-animated transport. Self-driven cars and self-driven trains exist all around the world. I know you may stop me and say that this is some science fiction and this is the future, not the present. However, self-driven cars are being made by dozens, hundreds, and thousands around the world. Artificial intelligence is the present and it is already affecting our lives. We can witness that through artificial intelligence and through this innovation and technology replacing us to do these repetitive, dangerous tasks that us humans cannot perform. It frees us from these chains, from this prison. We can do tasks that are better equipped for our nature, that require creativity and empathy. Artificial intelligence is a masterpiece made by humans and for humans. Artificial intelligence brings with it a brighter future and a brighter present. Artificial intelligence, and I say it again, affects our lives. It colorizes our lives and make it amazingly beautiful. It is a masterpiece and it is a miracle. Yet, it is my duty today, standing here today as a speaker, to tell you that artificial intelligence, yes, it may represent a miracle for humanity, but it might be the worst invention that may affect our lives. The worst invention and event in the history of civilization. These are not my words. These are Elon Musk's words and Stephen Hawking, the greatest physicists in the history of humanity. Artificial intelligence is affecting our lives through deadly, massive, destructive weapons, lethal weapons that are made by countries. Already the American government and the Chinese government are competing to compose and to create these massive destructive weapons. They're going to bring back the oppression of the few over the many. Humanity is going to witness dictatorship again, is already witnessing dictatorship through the dominance of the United States. Data abuse. As I mentioned before, your ideas, your ideologies, your thoughts, yourself is just saved. Saved by what? By Facebook, by its smart algorithms. Those algorithms are being sold to companies that control your privacy and your intimacy. Companies, these merciless, gigantic companies that sell your information themselves to governments that only seek power and strive for power. Shall I mention the example of Donald Trump, who was just elected thanks to artificial intelligence, thanks to the algorithms saved by artificial intelligence. It affects your life as well through the workforce. Artificial intelligence is already replacing us in factories. Many families have lost their jobs. Many families are facing famine and hunger, are already facing starvation. This is because of this innovation that once we considered a miracle. Now we're turning into animals. We're turning into robots. We're just turning into robots, into materialistic ones that only think about money and matter. Artificial intelligence is affecting our lives in a manner that we cannot imagine, but in a negative way. It has its own negative aspects. It is turning us into animals by taking away our feelings of compassion, sympathy, empathy, love, freedom, hate, sorrow, and sadness. It is taking away all of our ethics and values. Yes, artificial intelligence may be a miracle. Yes, it may be a spell, an evil curse who's going to turn humanity into darkness. But this is not my call to make. This is yours. Whether you're going to stand by artificial intelligence to defend it, or to stand against it. Whether you're going to allow artificial intelligence to affect your life or you're going to condemn it for death. The genie is out of its bottle. Artificial intelligence is already affecting your lives. It already is existing and persisting, affecting it whether in a positive or a negative way. What I'm trying to say here is that I'm inviting you to take action. I'm inviting you to join philosophers, thinkers, politicians, and scientists in this never-ending debate about this new innovation, whether to keep it or to leave it. It is easy. Whether you're going to open Facebook today and allow Mark Zuckerberg to log into your feed or not, whether you're going to allow a robot surgeon to perform operations on you. A robot surgeon who only sees you as blood and flesh, who does not see you as a human with a past, a present, and a future, who would only judge you based on the algorithms that we've put in it. Are you going to stop us from saving humanity from global poverty, from environmental issues? Because artificial intelligence is helping us solve these issues. It is the golden solutions for many problems we are to face. What I'm saying today is that it's your decision to make, it's your call to make, whether to condemn artificial intelligence or not. And thank you for listening.
Thank you very much for your speech. So, I guess, de l'avant pour participer, parce que vraiment, c'est au niveau individuel, pour pouvoir parler, pour pouvoir s'exprimer, en sus des contraintes qu'on a, de ne pas pouvoir communiquer et être présent physiquement, mais je voudrais vous féliciter et aussi vous dire que très bonne qualité des participants et beaucoup de potentiel à exploiter, à assister et à exploiter, je dirais, et faites de sorte que vous assistez ces participants, les gagnants en priorité, si vous voulez aller éventuellement pour le congrès mondial, pour que vous les assistez continuellement, pour qu'ils puissent se perfectionner pour le World Congress. Et je disais aussi que c'est quelque chose à refaire au niveau du région, mais dommage qu'on ne va pas pouvoir le faire pendant notre conférence en ligne parce que le headquarters a décidé qu'on aura tous les préliminaires au niveau du World Congress. C'est pour ça qu'on ne va pas pouvoir faire les concours et le débat et le concours oratoire pendant la conférence en ligne. Mais moi, je vous dis de partager ce que vous avez fait avec les autres présidents nationaux pour qu'ils puissent s'en servir pour apprendre de ce que vous faites, pour préparer leurs candidats dans cette période de crise. Oui. Je vous dis félicitations encore une fois et bonne continuation.
Merci beaucoup. Cette expérience pourra peut-être changer la vie du headquarter par rapport à
eh bien, je vous dis franchement. Oui, continuez.
À ce que vous avez vu, normalement, ce n'est pas très difficile le fait d'organiser ça en ligne.
Oui, c'est sûr. On sait que ce n'est pas trop difficile à l'organiser parce que je disais que cette période de crise nous a donné l'opportunité d'exploiter les outils qui étaient là, que nous n'en servions pas, mais de voir les différentes facettes et comment on peut se connecter même dans une situation de crise. Je vais essayer de donner plus d'informations comment vous avez organisé et le succès de cet événement. Mais comme je vous l'ai dit, je ne vous promets pas parce que c'est une décision qui a été prise au niveau des événementiels de la Jeune Chambre. Et éventuellement, si une organisation ne fait pas, un zone ne fait pas, l'Amérique va commencer à faire sa conférence dans 2-3 jours. Alors, si eux, ils ne l'ont pas dans leur programme, je ne suis pas sûre si la décision va être, on pourrait changer la décision. Mais je vais faire de mon mieux pour partager l'expérience que j'ai eue à travers cette session avec vous aujourd'hui pour que je puisse influencer la décision qui a été prise. Mais je ne vous garantis rien.
Oui, ça reste toujours un partage d'expérience et vu que c'est une première aussi, Donc, par rapport à nous, on va essayer de faire, de partager avec les organisations nationales d'Afrique et Moyen-Orient, même en amical. Et comme vous avez vu, donc il y a beaucoup de potentiel. Et malheureusement, peut-être que si on reporte toutes les compétitions régionales au Congrès mondial, on va offrir moins de chances aux participants donc de tester ou d'essayer de faire des débats donc, entre pays. Donc, on aura moins de candidats, donc on aura moins d'opportunités pour nos membres.
Maintenant, il faudra voir s'il y a d'opportunités à le faire, même si ce n'est pas au niveau officiel de la conférence, si on pourrait faire un essai juste à notre niveau, mais rien d'officiel, juste pour... Ça ne va pas être comme le concours, mais ça va être à titre préparatoire éventuellement. Ça, je ne sais pas si on pourrait explorer l'opportunité de le faire. Back participants and members of JCI Tunisia, I would just like on behalf of the jury panel of today, thank you all participants for the awesome presentation, the awesome performance that you did. We were just taken away by different assets and aspects of artificial intelligence. You each took us to another dimension in your own way, and thank you for that. So before announcing the result for this public speaking, I shall invite the jury members to share their comments, recommendations, and words of wisdom so that this can help you in your future journey and you can just be better in the public speaking skills. So I shall invite jury member Marwa to share a few words with you.
Thank you very much, Asha. Thank you, everyone, for the effort, for being here, for believing in the power of words and the importance of being very good public speakers. I would like to congratulate all of the participants today. I really appreciate how you took us from idea to idea, even though you were talking about the same thing, but the perspectives were so varied, and it kept me focused all the time on how perception is very different from one person to another on the very same topic. Now, one piece of advice for everyone is to try not to fall into monotony. So while you are preparing your speeches, try to record yourselves, because every one of us has a certain rhythm when speaking and a certain intonation. And with such a long speech, it becomes monotonous, so try to know when to slow down, when to go faster, when to lower or have a higher pitch, and that would make all the difference, because you're grabbing attention at a certain point in your speech rather than another point to make it, that is to highlight ideas or to highlight statistics, or even to sound more interesting and smarter at a certain point, especially if you are mentioning big numbers and statistics. Other than that, thank you very much, everyone, for the amazing performance.
Thank you very much, jury member Marwa. So I shall now invite jury member Sabrina to share a few words with you all.
Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for the amazements coming from each and every one of you. I really appreciate it, each and every one of you, and I'm really happy with the level of the performance that you provided. I really, just like Marwa said, I really liked how smooth you moved from one idea to another. I didn't feel that interruption between ideas. What I really want to see you do better in the future is when starting your speech, I would like to see more of a hook. try to hook the audience with you. I saw that in some of the speeches that you started with questions just to engage the audience. I really want to see that more, just to engage the audience in the beginning of the speech and during the speech. Other than that, I would love to see more humor in your speeches, even though you might wonder, how can I put humor in a speech about technology? It can be, it's just more engaging to the audience to follow your speech till the end. We tend to remember things that may make us laugh. Other than that, thank you very much. It was really good. It was amazing. I'm really fascinated by the level, and thank you very much. I hope I see you again.
Thank you very much, Sabrina, for your assistance and your wise words. So let us now give the floor to jury member Mesri so that he can share a few words of wisdom with us.
Thank you, dear President. So yes, the semi-final feedback was in Tunisian dialect, and the debating was the feedback in English. Now I'm switching to French. Alors, je veux vous remercier tous pour l'effort que vous avez fait durant ces jours, et aussi, je sais bien que c'est pas facile, c'est pas aussi facile, surtout si on prend en considération c'est Ramadan. Donc, comme on a dit, vous êtes tous des vainqueurs, et je vous remercie pour l'effort une autre fois. Sauf que il y a des points qu'on veut que vous travaillez en plus, comme par exemple le développement. On veut voir plus une introduction et un contenu, et puis enfin une conclusion. Aussi, ce qu'ont dit mes collègues, notre voix ne doit pas être monotone pour attirer l'attention, que ce soit des jurys ou bien des personnes qui nous entendent. Aussi, peut-être, je sais bien que c'est difficile de donner beaucoup d'attention au langage corporel puisque c'est virtuel, mais en fin de compte, on doit faire attention. Ok, on doit bouger, on doit faire des interactions, mais on ne doit pas abuser. Donc, lorsqu'on fait beaucoup des mouvements et on bouge beaucoup, ça peut perturber la concentration de ceux qui nous entendent. Pratiquement, c'est tout. Bravo, continuez. Vous pouvez faire soit de l'art-Oratoire ou bien switcher vers le débat aussi. Vous avez basic skills. Merci aussi à l'équipe organisation et à tous mes collègues. J'espère qu'on se rencontre dans d'autres occasions. Merci à vous.
Merci beaucoup, membre du jury Mesri, et merci pour le partage. So let us invite now jury member Marwa to share a few words with us.
Thank you, Asha. Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank JCI for the opportunity. And I would like to say thank you also for all the candidates, for all the efforts that you have dedicated to prepare and to present your speeches. I really appreciate your energy, your creativity, and the quality of your communication skills as well. I was seeing really potential of future influencing speakers, but I would like to mention some points that you can take into consideration during your upcoming steps. So please be careful to your body language, and especially when to place the camera or how to stand in front of it. Also, how to use your voice to catch the public attention, as well as you can pay more attention to your time management during the speech. And finally, really, I can say congratulations to each one of you for the great. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, jury member Marwa. So on behalf of JCI Tunisie, I would like to thank all the jury panel for having been here and for having duly marked your performance. And as said by one of the jury members, there's no winner and there's no loser. It's only a development opportunity that you are getting just to be better. So from this, allow me to introduce the winner of the public speaking competition of JCI Tunisia this year. So it is a she. She is Bilkis. And so Kashnawi, if I'm not, please apologize if I'm wrongly spelling your name. So congratulations once again, good performance, and keep on impacting and improving on how you deliver so that we just dream in what you are saying. So congratulations and all the best.
Félicitations Balqis, félicitations Karim.
Merci, merci.
Mabrouk, félicitations à tous.
Merci, merci beaucoup.
Thank you so much, everyone. Really amazing.
Mabrouk Karim.
De toute façon, félicitations à tous les candidats. Sincèrement, c'était un niveau très bien.